To all our to all our guests, no, thank you so much for lending us your time tonight. And I assure you, no, na hindi po masasayang ang oras natin ngayong gabi. Meron po tayong, at the end of the presentation, meron po tayong something na mapupulot. No? So, by the way, dahil sobrang excited ako, I am Maylin Amoguis. I'm an electrical engineer by profession. No? So, maybe you're curious kung bakit yung isang electrical engineer nandito, no, sa health industry naman. So we've met Reway International last 2018 during that very moment where our family needs miracle. Yes, you heard it right, ladies and gentlemen. Kasi during the time, no, talagang miracle na lang po yung inaasahan namin na pwedeng magpabago doon sa kung ano man yung pinagdadaanan ng papa namin. Because during the time, August of 2018, yung tatay ko po, no, he had severe, ang tawag sa kanya, severe COPD, which is severe chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. And 10 years ago pa siyang diagnosed nun. And during last 2018, we are almost losing hope. Talagang akala namin during the time mamamatay na yung papa ko, literally. Kasi ang nebulization niya every 2 to 3 hours. And that is around 8 to 10 times in 24 hours. Pag natutulog siya, no, 9 o'clock. Gigising siya ng 12 midnight, magne-nebulize. Gigising siya ulit ng mga 3 or 2 a.m., magne-nebulize. No, ganun po kasaklap yung buhay niya to the point na kung pwede nang namin akuin na mga anak, sana akuin namin yung ibang pain niya. No? And so, when this oral stem cell was introduced to us, no, ang una-una ko po talagang sinabi, hay nako, another food supplement na sobrang mag-promise, pero yung wala namang, hindi naman totoo. Kasi 'di ba, ladies and gentlemen, ako lang ba yung sawang-sawa na dito sa mga food supplement? Siguro makaka-relate kayo sa akin kasi lahat po ng food supplement na nasa market, sinubukan po namin yan para sa aming tatay. And when this oral stem cell was introduced to us, I was very skeptic at first. No, especially nung nalaman ko yung price. Sabi ko parang napakahirap mag-take risk nito. Pero you know what? Nangibabaw yung pagmamahal namin sa tatay namin. Kasi ladies and gentlemen, yung 135, no, na good for one set, sabi namin, if we could not provide for this 135 para sa papa namin, ibig sabihin yung buhay pala ng papa namin is less than 135. Kasi hindi namin kayang i-provide sa kanya. No, hindi namin kayang i-provide sa kanya yung 135. So meaning yung buhay ng papa ko is less than 135. Tama ba? And so, we pikit mata po, we decided to purchase one set para sa papa namin. No? And here comes, nakuha namin yung one set and then dinala namin siya sa bahay. Pinagalitan pa po kami ng nanay namin. Sabi niya, kayo mga uto-uto kayo. Mga professionals kayo, but then nauto kayo niyan, sabi niya, no? So, kasi talagang ayaw na niya, wala, close-minded na siya, ayaw niya nang makinig pa kasi sobrang laki na ng mga nagastos namin sa mga food supplements na yan. No, yung isang food supplement na mahal din, 3 set po yung binili ko niyan pero walang nangyari. So, ang saklap, no, yung 3 set na yun, parang isang set na rin ng future yun. And so, nung nag-start na nag-take si Papa, after 3 months of taking from 8 to 10 times nebulization per day, it was reduced to 3 times a day. And so, doon namin nasabi, sabi ko parang worth it yung pag-take risk natin. No? And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, after 6 months of taking, it was further reduced to once a day or as needed. And you know what, may testimony ako later, papakita ko yung video ng papa ko, no? Nakita namin talaga na from bedridden, halos 5 hakbang na lang yung nagagawa, into a tatay na kahit saan-saan na pumupunta. No, pumupunta na siya kung saan-saan, nagmumotor. And sumasama na siya sa brother ko. Doon namin na-realize na Grabe pala yung ganung amount, no? Is amazing. No? Bakit amazing? 135 lang yun. Pero yung binago sa buhay ng papa namin, sobra-sobra. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen? Last September 24, last month, no? Last 2 months ago, my father, na-diagnose siya with COVID naman. So mamaya ko itutuloy para meron tayong aabangan na story ko at the end. So I will now start my presentation. What is this oral stem cell all about? So let me share my screen. Okay. So our company, by the way, is Riway International, no? Coming from the word, no, right way. No, kasi as per Riway International, there is a right way to approach every aspects of our lives. Hindi lang siya health, hindi lang siya financial, hindi lang siya spiritual, social, emotional, lahat po dapat pantay-pantay, no? And then Riway Company is a Singaporean-based research and development company. It's already been 14 years in the market with only one health product. Yes, narinig nyo po ng tama. Iisa lang po ang kanyang health product. And for the past 13 years, buhay na buhay yung company with single product, ladies and gentlemen. No, so, how can you imagine a company na, let's say for example, nagtitinda lang ng sardinas? So that sardinas must be really, really amazing for it to sustain the company for the past 14 years. And then this company already expanded to 14 countries for the past 14 years. No? And then I have here a data from WHO. This is not meant to scare you, but to educate you that there are, this data from WHO are the top 10 killers. No, sabi dyan, we have heart disease as the number 1 killer disease, no, followed by stroke, Alzheimer's, lung cancer, yung COPD, yan mismo yung case ng papa ko, and then the lower respiratory infection, colon cancer, diabetes, kidney disease, and breast cancer. So sabi dyan, note that 54% of people died from these below diseases. If we converted to layman's term, ibig sabihin, isa sa bawat 2 tao maaaring mamatay because of these diseases. So ano-ano pala yung mga causes nito? No? First is aging population. Of course, habang tumatanda tayo, tumatanda din yung body natin, namamatay yung ibang mga cells natin, nababawasan yung mga healthy cells natin. Kaya kapag marami ka ng dead cells sa body, unhealthy cells, hindi na nagfa-function ng mga cells, not functioning cells, doon po nagsisimula ang sakit. No, another one is the wrong diet. Wrong diet, hindi lang yan wrong diet yung hindi tayo nakakakain ng enough nutrients na needed ng body, but also those chemicals na involved during the processing of the food that we are eating. No, aminin man natin o hindi, I'm so scared. Kaya nag-iipon ako for that farm. No, gusto ko pong magkaroon ng rest house, and then may farm kami doon na lahat ng mga gulay and prutas na kakainin namin will come from our backyard para alam po namin na wala pong mga harmful, wala pong mga harmful na chemicals ang naisasama doon sa mga kinakain namin. And then another one is the stress. Ito, hindi may iwasang stress. And that is very true because kapag stress ang isang tao, doon po nagsisimulang namamaga yung kanyang mga cells. Nagiging inflamed po yung mga cells, doon po nagsisimula lahat ng sakit. That is why I know a lot of people, especially they are teachers. Kawawa talaga yung mga teachers natin because I've known a lot of teachers na sobrang dami may mga cancer. Dahil very stressful yung kanilang trabaho. So another one is the pollution. Even sa bahay natin, sa environment inside our homes and outside our homes, ang dami pong mga pollutants. So, because of this more number, napakaraming may sakit, it has reached a bottleneck crisis in today's medical science. Kasi pag ikaw may diabetes and pumunta ka sa doktor, Ang gagawin lamang ng doktor is bibigyan ka lang ng maintenance medication. Wala siya talagang binigay sa iyo na to cure your diabetes. Diba? After 5 years of taking that maintenance medication, meron ka pa ring diabetes. Ang purpose lamang ng maintenance medication is to contain na hindi lumala kung ano mang sakit meron ka. No, if there is bad news, ladies and gentlemen, we also have good news. And our good news is the discovery of stem cell. Now, what is this stem cell pala? No, Miss Mai. So, stem cell is coming from sa sperm cell ng tatay at saka sa egg cell ng nanay. Kapag yung dalawang yun nag-combine, they will form the first mother stem cell. And that mother stem cell has the ability to duplicate. And then it will undergo blastocyst, and then after a while, it will develop into 300 different types of stem cells in the body until such time na mabuo na rin yung bata. So, ibig sabihin, ladies and gentlemen, ang katawan po natin mula ulo hanggang paa, name it, lahat-lahat po yan ay galing sa stem cell. Therefore, no, stem cell is the most basic form of all living things. Let's say, for example, no, meron kang wooden table sa bahay mo. And that wooden table, nasira siya. No? Nasira, naputol yung isang paa. And then, wood siya, gawa siya sa kahoy, pero i-repair ko siya using glass. Do you think that wooden table will go back into its original form? Di ba hindi? Same as true with our body. Since we now know that our body is made up of stem cell, bakit pag nagkakasakit tayo, hindi stem cell yung nire-repair? Therefore, when you use stem cell in medicinal purpose, it has unlimited possibilities of treatment boundaries and even close to miraculous abilities, ladies and gentlemen. And that miraculous abilities, ang dami ko ng clients na narinig niyan. Na talagang everyday mayroong may good news na dumadating sa akin na Miss Mai, yung tatay ko from yung kanyang PSA, no, yung kanyang prostate antigen is 94, suspected prostate cancer stage 3 or 4 after 6 months of taking 5 na lang. And that is miraculous, ladies and gentlemen. And pinapalakpakan po yan. No? So, another is, itong mga write-ups na to, hindi lang kami yung nagsasabi na maganda yung stem cells. But there are thousands of publications in the internet or even in the newspapers na nagpapatunay na talagang stem cell is very effective. No, mayroong write-up dyan, sabi stem cell therapy to treat diabetes, AIDS patient cured with stem cells from HIV-resistant donor. Meron din stem cells and cancer, the connection that could lead to cure. Meron din stem cells and autism. And meron pa tayo dun sa leftmost upper, stem cell, tinawag nating hope. No? And you know, yung 150 na yan yung pinaka-paborito kong publication. Because it's really true. No? Ang sabi dyan, a 100-year-old man in a body of 50. Ibig sabihin, 100 na yung edad niya pero yung itsura niya is only 50. And that is because the amazing effect of reverse aging na stem cell lamang yung makakapagbigay. Ako po, before, I'm so afraid na tumanda. Kaya sabi ko, before nung narinig ko si Corina na na-feature niya yung stem cell, at the back of my mind, sabi ko, I have to be very, very rich. Kasi kailangan ko magpa-stem cell abroad para hindi tumanda yung itsura ko. And you know what? No, I think I was still in college during that time. Tapos nung narinig ko yan, sabi ko talaga, kailangan ko maging mayaman na mayaman para ma-afford ko yung stem cells na yan. But, no, right now, because of the modern technology, meron na tayong stem cell in a capsule. So, Miss Mai, alam na namin yan, maganda yung stem cell. How do we get, no? How do we receive, no, yung stem cell treatments? Ito po yung mga conventional methods. Ito yung mga known methods, no, na prior to the discovery or the formulation of oral stem cell, ito pa lang po yung sikat. That is why before the discovery of oral stem cell, no, only rich and famous can afford the stem cell treatments. No, just like si Era, pumunta po siya sa Switzerland to avail stem cell injection. 14 sessions po pinaturok niya. And that is 2 to 3 million bawat injection. So hindi po natin yan afford, no? We have another method which is the stem cell transplant, wherein kapag meron akong mga fats sa body, I will undergo liposuction. No? Meron po tayo nito sa St. Luke's, 1 million bawat session. And then from that liposuction, yung nakuhang mga fats, they will extract the stem cells. And then they will get the stem cell, it will undergo laboratory procedure para dumami. And then i-inject back sa body mo without anesthesia. So kung ganito kahaba yung needle para maabot yung spinal cord mo, ituturok yun sa iyo without anesthesia. And that is very, very painful, no? And then aside from that 1 million pesos, hindi ko naman afford yan. Even ako hindi ko afford yan. No, another one is the cord blood banking. This is very known sa mga artista. No, sila Pauline Luna, pinabangko nila yung kanilang placenta, yung cord blood nun. No, pinabangko nila so that they will have a source of stem cell for their personal use. No, so let's say nagpabangko sila ng kanilang cord blood, no? Pagka in the event na magkasakit yung nanay or yung bata, no? Kukuha lamang ng stem cells doon sa pinabangko nilang cord blood and it will be processed and then inject back to their body, 100% they will recover. No, pero this is only for the mother and the child. Hindi siya pwede sa tatay. And so we have another placenta injection and beauty salon, but this is very, very risky. Hindi natin alam kung professional yung gumagawa or baka ma-harm tayo along the process. No? Another one is the healthy lifestyle. Healthy lifestyle, pag healthy po yung lifestyle natin, kusang dumadami yung stem cells natin sa body. And that explains why yung ating mga ninuno before ang hahaba ng kanilang buhay. It's because they don't have stressors, they live organic yung mga kinakain nila, nakakapag-exercise sila regularly on a daily basis, and wala silang pollution. And then another one is the adult stem cells banking. This is similar to cord blood banking, but ang pinaka-question natin dito ngayon is there any convenient wherein kahit nasa bahay ka lang, you enjoy the benefits of stem cell and effective din or mas effective pa compared to stem cell injection? I'll explain later bakit mas effective ito compared to stem cell injection. And most importantly, affordable. No, because itong mga 6 na methods na to, wala naman tayong afford dito. No? So, it became possible to encapsulate stem cell because of the use of this 5 oral capsule modern technology. So ito po yung mga ginamit na technology to successfully put the live stem cells or buhay na cells inside the capsule. Una-una po dyan, our source of stem cell is coming from the deer placenta. Ladies and gentlemen, take note, yung nagbigay ng stem cells doon sa baby bago siya ipinanganak is coming from the placenta. Therefore, the best source of healthy baby and blank stem cell or mother stem cell is the inunan or the placenta. Kaya, kung mapapansin nyo, yung mga aso, pusa, kalabaw, kinakain nila yung kanilang placenta, after sila manganak, and then after a while, malakas na ulit sila. Hindi rin po natin kayang gawin yun as human. Kasi, hindi natin kayang kainin yung hilaw. Diba? Correct? So, our source of stem cell is coming from the deer placenta. Miss May, bakit po deer, hindi human? First reason is that hindi natin pwedeng paanakin yung mga tao na paanakin ng paanakin so we can get their placenta. Another reason is the compatibility issue. Let's say, for example, nag-donate ako ng placenta ko kay Sis Vanessa. And then, kung ano yung history ng sakit namin, if we have history ng asthma, or we have, for example lang, we have cancer history, makakapi po yun ni Sis Van. Of course, hindi siya papayag. But in the case of stem cell, or placenta coming from the deer, they have no known disease. Wala po silang known na sakit. That is why wala tayong mamamana from them. And from the studies conducted 20 years prior to the launch of this product, ang placenta or the genetic makeup of deer versus human is 99.9% compatible. That is why hindi tayo matatakot magkaroon ng sungay. Kahit yung placenta na nilagay sa atin or stem cells na nilagay sa atin is coming from the deer. Therefore, aside from that, the deer is the most clean, the cleanest animal, no? Kasi very picky eater sila. So, pag anak ng deer, walang pinapatay na deer in the process, kukunin lamang yung placenta. And then it will undergo freeze-drying technology. And the freeze-drying technology will keep the stem cells alive for the next 3 to 4 years. And then, kukunin yung mga stem cells, ipapasok ngayon sa capsule. And then, pagdating sa capsule, of course, may air po yun naturally. They will remove the air, and that is, the air is made up of oxygen and bacteria. Therefore, pag tinanggal ang air, lahat ng oxygen and bacteria mawawala, hindi mabubulok yung laman ng capsule. Papalitan ngayon ng nitrogen gas, which will serve as the refrigerator or freezer in each capsule. Ang atin pong nitrogen gas is known as natural refrigeration. So, bawat isang capsule natin para ka nang may sariling freezer inside each capsule. No? So, ganun po ang nitrogen gas. And then, nailagay na siya sa capsule. Pag inom mo ngayon, pag walang special coating yan, useless pa din. Matutunaw yan sa stomach, mamamatay yung stem cells. That is why binalutan ito ng enteric coated. No, enteric coated technology is an intelligent coating wherein kayang masense ng capsule kung nasa ang environment siya. So, kapag nasa acidic environment siya, hindi siya matutunaw, titigas po siya. Iba-bypass niya yung stomach acid, it will go to the small intestine, and once nasa small intestine na siya, it's already alkaline in nature, doon pa lang po siya matutunaw. And then right away, because of emulsification technology, pinaliit ng sobrang liit up to the nano-size peptides yung ating mga molecules. Therefore, pag natunaw po siya sa small intestine, automatically it will go to the bile chylomicron. It's a shortcut going to the bloodstream. So, hindi na siya dadaan sa liver, hindi mababawasan ang absorption rate. No? And the biosoft gel technology is a perfect delivery system wherein pag na-sense niya na alkaline na yung environment, it will rapidly burst. So, ibig sabihin, in a few minutes lang, pasok na yung stem cells in our bloodstream. And that gives us, no, the highest absorption rate of 80 to 90%, ladies and gentlemen. If we compare it with the vitamin C that we are taking or the paracetamol antibiotic that we are taking, no, pag natutunaw sa stomach, no, you only get 10 to 15%. Can you imagine, for every 500 milligrams of vitamin C that you are taking, you only get 50 milligrams. And the 450 is being thrown to your kidney, to your ihi. Kaya kapag umiinom ka ng mga ganyang vitamins, ang amoy ng ihi mo, vitamin C din. Even yung kanyang kulay. It's because 80 to 90% is being thrown to the urine. No? So useless siya, kaunti lang. Kaya kailangan mong uminom ng marami para may effect ka makita kahit papano. But in the case of Purecure, ladies and gentlemen, for as long as hindi ka dehydrated, kahit 10 capsule inumin mo at once, hindi po magdidilaw ang ihi mo. No? And that only shows na talagang napakataas ng absorption rate ng ating product. No? So, I would like to present to you Purecure placenta, from the word purity of the deer placenta, the answer to reverse aging. I will skip this presentation and I will let you see, no, itong ating video on how the product works inside our body. So, pag inom po natin, ladies and gentlemen, hindi po matutunaw ang stem cells or stem cell capsule sa ating stomach. It will bypass the stomach acid, pupunta po siya sa small intestine, capsule pa din. Then, when it reaches the small intestine, which is alkaline in nature, doon pa lang po siya matutunaw. And then, automatically, it will go to the villi, no, the shortcut going to the bloodstream. So therefore, kapag nasa dugo na siya, no, kahit saang parte ng katawan natin mapupuntahan na niya. And then, no, take note, ladies and gentlemen, sabi ko kanina, ang source ng ating stem cell is baby cells. Baby cells, healthy cells, and they are blank stem cells. Wala po silang specific function pa. No? So when it enters your body, ang una-una po niyang gagawin, tatanggalin niya lahat ng hindi na nagfa-function na cells dyan. Lahat ng matatandang cells, lahat ng patay na cells, lahat ng older cells, i-detox niya, including all the toxins that has been in your body for so many years. No? So, i-detox niya yan, and during the detoxification process, meron po tayong kakaibang mararamdaman because magre-react po ang ating katawan. Okay? And then, no, ang gagawin ni stem cells, ilalabas lahat ng yon, lahat ng dumi, lahat ng mga hindi na nagumagana na cells, ilalabas niya sa body through poops, ihi, or sweating. And then, take note also that stem cells are smart cells. Matalino po sila. They can locate. Kaya nilang hanapin yung mga sirang parte ng katawan natin. That is why kapag may problema ka on your specific body parts, on the first 2 weeks of taking, yan yung una-unang magre-react, ladies and gentlemen. Kasi yan yung pinakauna-unang makikita kaagad ng stem cell. Kasi yung pinakasira, yun yung uunahin niyang ayusin. So kapag nakita ng stem cell yung isang specific part of your body na may malaking sira, didikit po siya doon. And as I was saying, sabi ko, di ba? Yung stem cell na to is what? Mother stem cell. So it has the ability to duplicate itself. Magpaparami pa po yan. From one single stem cell, it will become 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, and so on. No, ipa-fast forward ko lang hanggang matapos yung pagduduplicate niya para mabilis tayo. Pag natapos na po siyang mag-duplicate, you know what? Ang gagawin po ng stem cells na yan, magdidikit-dikit sila. And that process is called cell regeneration. No? And after the cell regeneration, there will be cell repair. And sabi ko kanina, blanco siya na stem cell. So kung saang organ siya dumikit, kukopyahin lamang niya yung function ng organ na yon. So in this case, ladies and gentlemen, it becomes heart stem cell. And then iikutin niya yung buong heart mo. I-repair niya lahat ng may problema. Therefore, kapag nawala lahat ng may problemang cell sa heart mo, mawawala din yung heart disease mo. No? And you know, sabi ko kanina, baby cells. Eh kung sobrang daming baby cells na pinalitan na yung older cells inside your body, babata po yung organs mo, babata po yung skin mo, as well as your physical outside appearance. No, babata din tayo on the outside. And that is reverse aging, no? 5 to 10 years younger yung makikita on our outside appearance. No? And then, let's go back to the original slide. So, dito na tayo, no? Our product, by the way, no, is not only purely stem cell. We also have, no, aside from the most powerful stem cell, which is doubled, no, times 2 than the previous edition, we also have nucleic leaven. And nucleic leaven, ladies and gentlemen, is a white strawberry na doon lamang nabubuhay sa Amoguis Island. Ang mahal po niyan. That is 1,200 pesos per isa each. No? So, ganun siya kamahal. Anong nagagawa nito? Lahat po ng namamaga sa katawan, no, nako-correct niya. Lahat ng namamaga, ibig sabihin, if you have tumors in the body, namamaga po yun na area. So if you have tumors in the body, matatanggal niya yung mga namamaga doon, unti-unti magbe-breakdown ng tumors. That is why itong nucleic leaven is anti-tumor. No, pinipigilan niya yung pag-develop ng mga tumors inside the body dahil nako-correct niya lahat ng pamamaga. And the fucoidan extract is very, very good for cancer patients kasi based on the studies conducted by the Japan Cancer Institute, this fucoidan, no, can kill cancer cells without harming the good cells. And this fucoidan, no, because of this fucoidan and the combination, of course, of stem cell, we have a lot of cancer patients na nag-cancer free. No? And then, the apple philipinol, this is very, very good. It's a natural insulin. And then, itong apple philipinol na to, bawat isang capsule ng product natin contains an equivalent amount of 100 apples. Ibig sabihin, bawat isang capsule para kang kumain ng 100 apples in nutrient. So, anong nagagawa nito? It can dissolve kidney stones and gallstones. Ang dami naming client na ganyan na may mga gallstones and then after a while, nagpoops ng green-green. Yun na pala yun, no? Natutunaw niya yung mga gallstones. And then the dendrobium. Dendrobium is a top 1 immortality herb in Chinese medicine. From the word immortality herb, ibig sabihin yung mga patay na ugat sa body natin kaya niyang i-revive. And then pag na-revive niya yung mga yon, gagawin niyang elastic. Kasi pag elastic na yung mga ugat natin, kaya niya nang i-flush out yung mga clot. And this is very, very good for those who are suffering from prostate problems and yung may mga hypertension, yung matataas yung blood pressure dahil maraming bara sa ugat. And then the marine collagen is very good for yung may mga sakit sa joints. And then the evening primrose, this is very, very good for those who are malapot po yung mga dugo. Kasi this evening primrose is a natural blood thinner. It's a natural aspirin. No, maganda din ito doon sa mga babae na nagme-menopause. Hindi nila masyadong mararamdaman yung mga menopausal symptoms. No, hindi nila mararamdaman at all. And then the squalene, the avocado, the borage oil, aloe vera oil, they are very good in fatty acids, meaning they can dissolve yung mga fat deposits in our heart arteries and in our liver. Sa case ko po, I was diagnosed with fatty liver last 2018. Hindi ko pa lang nakukuha yung result ko. But, no, nagpa-test po ako last month. Alam ni Ma'am Josie yan, normal na po yung aking SGPT at SGOT. Ibig sabihin na wala po yung aking fatty liver. Pero you know what? Sabi ng doktor, it's irreversible. Irreversible na daw. Talagang magiging careful lang daw ako sa mga kinakain ko kasi hindi na yun maibabalik sa dating normal. Pero the stem cell can reverse that fatty liver kasi nawala po yung fatty liver ko. So, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, bakit ko nasabing mas effective ito than stem cell injection? When you go to abroad, you avail stem cell injection and then pagbalik mo sa Philippines, hindi ka nakakakain ng enough nutrients. Hindi rin makakapag-repair optimally yung stem cells na na-inject sa katawan mo. But in the case of oral stem cells, nandito na lahat ng kailangan niya. So the stem cell can now optimally restore our body into its healthy condition. No, ganun po siya kaganda, ladies and gentlemen. And the effectivity of this product is no longer a question. No, ang dami nating mga testimonies. 'Di ba? And no, ito po yung ating dosage. For the milder cases lang, ibig sabihin hindi pa masyadong malala yung iyong kondisyon, you will only be needing 7 bottles for 6 months therapy. No? Kasi sa first month, you will be needing 2 bottles kasi sa isang bottle that is 60 capsules, 4 capsules per day, 2 sa umaga, 2 sa gabi. That is equivalent to 2 bottles. And then sa second month hanggang matapos yung 6 months mo, you only need 2 capsules per day, 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening. Pero kapag medyo urgent na po yung ating kondisyon, we have to increase din the dosage. Kasi parang ganito lang yan. Meron kang 10 million na sirang cell sa body mo, pero ang pinasok mo lang ay 1 million. Yes, meron ng mga na-repair doon, but that is still not enough. No, kailangan 1:1 ratio. Kung gaano kadaming sira sa body mo, ganun din dapat yung ipapasok mong magre-repair ng iyong katawan. No, ganun lang po yung kanyang principle. And then, these are some of our testimonies. As I promised, nandito po yung testimony ng papa ko. Si Ate Nancy, may neck tumor siya. After 6 months, nawala po yan. Si Ate Amina Datukan, 6 yung kanyang maintenance medication, but then right now wala na siyang maintenance medication and she can now do outdoor activities. Before, kahit brisk walking hindi niya yan nagagawa. Pero ngayon nagbabasketball, umaakyat ng bundok, no? And then ito naman PCOS yung kanyang case, yung may mga bukol yun doon sa ovary, nawala po yon. And then Ito naman sa case po ni Tatay Resurrection Rapisora, medyo delay lang yung aking screen. So bear with me. Siguro nagugutom na yung aking screen. Ayan, si Tata Resurrection Rapisora was diagnosed with enlarged prostate cancer from 167 down to 128 in 1 month of taking. And then after 10 months of taking, no, down to 24.93. And the normal is 20. So pero ngayon si Tatay normal na po yan. No? So talagang yung mga test results natin dito, talagang very visible yung test results, nakikita po doon yung improvement. And he is my father, no? Armando Patosa, COPD, severe. Itutuloy ko na ngayon yung aking story. No? So, yung papa ko, na COVID siya last September 24. No? Na COVID siya, nagdideliryo na siya, wala na siya sa sarili. Tinakbo siya sa hospital, mababa yung kanyang oxygen. And then, pagdating sa hospital, naka-oxygen support na po siya. Wala nang ibang gamot, even yung pang-COVID na gamot, hindi kami pumayag na ma-injectionan siya ng remdesivir. No? So, tinaas namin yung kanyang dosage, 6 capsules per day. After 3 days of taking, wala na po siyang oxygen. No? And then, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, ito na po siya nung first na inom niya after 6 months nakakapag-drive. And until now, no, nakakapag-motor siya kung saan-saan siya pumupunta. And then, ito yung kanyang reseta. No? Nung lumabas kami. Ginuhitan ko dyan, COVID-19, nagka-pneumonia siya, no? Moderate, confirmed. No? Tumaas yung kanyang sugar during that time kasi, ang tawag dito, kanin lang yung nakakain niya, lugaw. No? So, ganun talaga, tataas talaga yung sugar normally. Pero sa bahay right now, hindi na po mataas yung sugar niya. And yung nagulat kami, sa lahat-lahat, pero mas nagulat yung doktor. Sabi ng doktor, okay na yung papa nyo. In fact, kung makikita ninyo, yung kanyang maintenance dyan is 2 lang. No, 2 lang kasi vitamins naman yung pangatlo. No, and then oxygen kapag bumababa yung kanyang oxygen level. Pero you know what, ladies and gentlemen? No, sabi ng doktor, I'm so sorry to say, okay na yung papa ninyo, naka-recover na siya from COVID, but then na-diagnose siya with COPD. Sabi namin, Doc, it's not new anymore. 10 years na po siyang may COPD, severe. Sabi niya, ha, talaga? Pero right now, it's not already severe. It's on the early stage. And that only shows, ladies and gentlemen, that the stem cell that we are talking about is really working. Kasi lahat ng organs ng papa ko, yung kanyang liver, yung kanyang kidneys, yung kanyang prostate, wala po siyang problema. And sabi ng doktor, kung wala lang siyang COPD, ang bata pa po ng kanyang lungs. And that, yung claim namin na bumabata yung organs inside the body, it's really true. It's really true kasi sabi dyan, COPD not in AE, hindi na siya in advanced stage or in late stage, but in early stage na lang yung COPD ng papa ko. And then, nagpa-check up kami after 1 month, tinanggal na lahat ng kanyang maintenance. And you know what, no? Sabi namin, we've been investing a lot for the health of our father na hindi namin ninakala na aabot pa siya ng 72 years old. Pero I know, no, mabubuhay pa yung papa ko ng 10 years, 15 years, or 20 years. Bahala na po si Lord. But then we will do everything in our power na talagang madugtungan yung kanyang buhay. And that is, we are very thankful, no, because of this future placenta. Thank you so much. Kasi kung na-COVID siya, nagkataon na hindi pa siya nag-future, hindi po niya kakayanin. Hindi po niya kakayanin. Even nga, nung nag-future siya, kinabahan pa kami, umuwi pa kami lahat. Diba? Kung baga sometimes yung belief namin sa product medyo nababawasan, but then the product never fails us. No, never fails us. Hindi po talaga kami na fail ng product na ito. Never po kami napahiya. I've been advocating this for the past 3 years and never po akong napahiya. No? Every day I receive thank you message. Thank you, Miss Mai. Araw-araw may reorder din. May repeat orders din. No? And then ito din, psoriasis, after 6 months, nawala din po yan. No? Ito na naman, naghahang na naman ang aking computer. Nagugutom na siguro siya. So bear with me ulit. Ayan. Ayan, next one, no, si Emilio de Jesus. Ay, tulog ang aking laptop. Ayan, si Miss Emily De Jesus, meron po siyang bukol. May tumor po siya sa kanyang colon. No, it's a colonic mass na tuberculosis of colon versus malignancy, possible na malignant. No? But then after 3 months of taking, as you can see, pangalan po niya yan, test result po niya yan, yung kanyang colon is already class 1 healthy. So nawala po yung tumor. And then si Nanay Belinda, nurse sa US, no? And then sabi niya, nung pinresent sa kanya tong product, sabi niya, nagpapatawa ba kayo? Galing nga ako sa US. They have the best facilities, they have the best doctors, lahat the best sa US. Pero hindi ako napagaling. Itong isang bottle na to, ganito kalaki, mapapagaling ako. Pero you know what, kinain niya lahat ng sinabi niya. No? After 2 months of taking, naglalakad na siya. Dati hindi siya nakakapaglakad without the tungkod. Tapos sinihila niya yung kanyang paa. No, and kung nakikita nyo, grabe yung reverse aging sa mukha ni mother, bumata talaga siya. And then, ito naman, brain tumor. No, si Kuya Edgar Estrella, OFW, no, may brain tumor, hinihinga ng 1 million sa SPMC para ma-opera. Pero, no, ito yung kanyang test result. After 8 months of taking, wala na yung kanyang tumor. And that is brain tumor. Hindi yan hindi yan basta-basta. Meron pa nga akong nakitang post nito ni Kuya Edgar Estrella na gumagala na siya sa mall right now. No, so this is very amazing talaga. And then si Ate Nona, ovarian cancer, nag-chemo na po siya, walang nangyari. Pero nag-pure cheer siya after 6 months, cancer-free. And then si Ate Menchi, this is my favorite testimony. No, stage 4 breast cancer, kumalat na yan sa lungs, sa liver, sa bones. Ang naubos po niyang pure cheer is around 15 sets. Pero buhay po siya, ladies and gentlemen. So many months po siya nakipagbuno sa cancer. 3 months siyang bedridden pero hindi siya nawala ng pag-asa. And then right now, ito siya, buhay siya. Yung 1.5 million na yan na ginastos niya, kaya nang kitain in 1 day. No, because of her testimony. No, ganun po kaganda.
Yes. Thank you, Miss Mai.
Thank you, thank you.